She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true. Hello, beautiful Scorpio. I'm Trini, and welcome to your general tarot reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May. We're going to take a look at overall energy along with spiritual guidance. I'll lay a Celtic cross spread for you. We'll also look at love, money, and career, and I'll close with a spirit animal card. Please keep in mind that the messages you'll hear are general, so take what resonates. Also, before I start pulling all your cards, I love to play a healing tone to help you relax and also to raise your vibration so that you're open to receive all of the wonderful messages that universe has for you. Messages of love, peace, power, protection, and healing. So beautiful Scorpio, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, Scorpio, I'm going to link a video above for my new ASMR channel. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and take a look and subscribe. If not, that's okay, but I wanted to invite you. I'm really excited about it. Alright, let's see what message Divine has for your overall energy. A win-win outcome is forecast. Ashe, Scorpio. So there's something that has been weighing on your mind, like, which direction should I take? Divine wants you to know that either way is honestly going to play out in your favor. And there's a lot of focus that you've been giving to the details. Divine is saying to step back and to relax because you don't have to worry. You don't have to fret. Things are going to work out in your favor no matter what. So you can relax. Divine is saying to relax. You've been working too hard, Scorpio. You've been thinking a lot. I feel like you've been fretting. I feel like, and I'm laying a Celtic cross spread for you right now. I feel like you've been fretting. I feel like you've been stressed out. And your higher self is just saying, it's okay. Like, if only you could fast forward to the future and see how beautifully things are going to play out, you wouldn't even be worried. Okay? All right, now for your current situation, you have Nine of Gabriel. So I feel like there's something that you are guarding yourself from. You are shielding yourself from something, and this is because you have been through it. You have seen patterns with a certain person or in a certain relationship or in a certain situation. That could be with work or like a certain connection. This could even be within your romantic partnership, your connection. But you have seen evidence that, okay, when I do this, I know that I get burned. I know that this does not go well. So now, Scorpio, you know what's up. Basically, you know what's up, and so you are going into the future with that preparation, okay, that understanding, that wisdom, where you've been through it before and you're like, you're not gonna get me again. I'm gonna put up my defenses and I'm gonna say, I'm not going to be had. You are not going to get over on me with this. I feel like this could have been deception in a relationship in the past, and you're just not having it. You're like, I have to demonstrate. I'm done. So, and that's a really good thing, okay? Because you want to protect yourself. For your current conflict, you have Seven of Raphael, which is time to make a decision. There are choices that you have. And what I'm getting here is that you have options, okay? Like, people are coming to you and offering you their time, their attention, but you're like, wait a minute, I've been here before. And you may feel flattered at first, but then you're like, wait a minute. I've been offered your time before. You have offered me your energy before, but it didn't play out in a way that helped you, in a way that made you feel more confident about yourself. So that's why you're setting up those boundaries and you're saying, oh no, you're not going to get me again. So you have learned from your past situations. Okay, so that's really good. For your basis, you have 9 of Ariel, 9 of Pentacles. So this is about dreams being fulfilled. This is about manifestations coming through. And divine, your higher self really wants you to understand the depth of what you deserve. Okay, because you may have in the past cheated yourself out of your full manifestation, saying, oh, I could never do that, or that's not really for me. But now you're more open. You are opening up to the possibilities of your manifestations, okay? And you're realizing what you truly deserve, which is a beautiful process. For your past, you have 2 of Ariel. So I feel like in the past, there was something that you were saying, can I handle this? Am I ready for it? You may have felt overwhelmed, feeling like you had to juggle between home, family, work, romantic relationship, your self-love. It's like all of these things that we try to balance, right? And for your, oh my goodness, Scorpio, this is just gorgeous. So for your present, because these cards, I always see them related to one another. So this is really cool because for your past, you have 2 of Ariel, 2 of Pentacles, where you're trying to work it all out. You're like, I just feel overwhelmed. I don't know where to, give my time and energy. I don't know how to balance it all. In your present, you've got that Queen of Pentacles where you're like, wait a minute. I have been through the ringer before, and I have been through this situation before where I didn't give myself enough time and energy and nurturance. But now, I've learned. You have learned, Scorpio, and now you're putting your time and your energy into you, which is exactly where you should be focusing your focus. Okay, you should be focusing your energy. Yes, that's where you need to put your time and your energy and your effort is into you. All right, for your future, you have divine guidance, the Hierophant. So there's something you're going to be learning. There's something also, not only that you're going to be learning, but that you're going to be teaching to others. So you will be stepping into the role of a teacher. And, this doesn't have to be like in a formal setting. You say teacher and then people start thinking like a classroom and a board and all of that. But it doesn't have to be like that. You could take someone under your wing. It may be someone that you are relatively close to. You already have a sort of a bond with or relationship. And you're going to be showing them a lesson. You're going to be walking them through an experience and giving them some guidance that they really need. And this is because you have gone through the experience yourself. You've been through that pattern. You've been through that lesson. And you have gained the insight that you needed. And so divine is saying that it's time for you now to step into the role of a teacher. Okay, so that's very valuable because when you teach, you also learn. Sometimes when you're trying to get a point across to somebody, you have to think in a different way because they might not learn in the same way that you learn. So you're going to be thinking about things in a different way, and that's going to make you more wise, and it's going to make you stronger. For your power, you have King of Michael, which is King of Swords. So you are coming into the power of setting rules and taking your authority to the next level and saying, you know what? This is not what I envisioned. This is not what I wanted. So I am going to, set these boundaries. And you already had that before where you had 9 of Gabriel. I see these sort of related in this reading where before, you're sort of setting boundaries and you're saying what you will and won't put up with. Well, your power right now is King of King of Michael, King of Swords. And the King of Swords is a rule maker. And the King of Swords is not afraid to set the record straight and say, this is what we will not do today. And so you're doing that without that sort of discomfort that you may have had in the past, where you didn't want to speak or express your ideas. Now you have no qualms about it. And you're saying, I am worth speaking up for. You're speaking up for yourself. And you're using your words and your voice to protect yourself. And so that's a really positive movement forward that you're making. For the people around you, you have King of Ariel, King of Pentacles. And so there's some very successful, stable energy around you. There's someone who can help sort of show you the ropes, who can show you how something is done. Because I feel like there's something new that you're trying. If not now, then very soon in the near future. So there's someone around you who has just a bit more experience in that same area, in that same field that you are beginning to explore. And they are going to be able to give you some very sage advice, some wisdom. It may not be someone who's going to open up and say, okay, I have this to tell you today. But it may be someone that you meet virtually. It may be through a video. It may be through a blog. It may be through a book that you're reading. So pay attention to the wisdom that's around you in all formats. Not just people who are like calling you and talking to you, but your notifications, something that comes to you in the mail. It may be something that is just waiting to share some information with you, or it's like it's making itself available to you, but it's information, it's wisdom, and it's support, okay, for an endeavor that you will embark upon very soon. All right. For your hopes and fears, you've got Ace of Ariel. So I do see that there is a new beginning within prosperity and career. Your endeavors, your creative endeavors. There's something that you're afraid of not being able to accomplish, okay? But Divine is saying that the opportunity for prosperity is right there. You just have to believe that you deserve it. You just have to believe that you have access to this prosperity, and then it's yours. It is that simple. I wish everything in life could be this simple. But Divine is saying that this is that simple. There's something that you've been wanting to accomplish, that you've been wanting to embark upon. It's like a new thing, okay? Or a new goal regarding your finances, regarding a new direction you're taking or you're going in order to acquire wealth. And there's been a lot of worry, a lot of concern about the legitimacy of it, or how far you can actually take it. And Divine is saying there is no limit. The only limit that exists is the one that you put on it in your mind. You have so much fortune that awaits you. It's just a matter of you believing and trusting yourself to go for it. And then for your outcome, you've got Seven of Pentacles, which is all about, and this is so beautiful, Scorpio, because, sometimes people really want the Wheel for the outcome, or the Empress for the outcome, and those are beautiful too. But so is Seven of Pentacles, because that's about our behavior towards our money and our finances. So what your outcome is you are developing a really beautiful routine of looking at your past and discovering the wins. Instead of looking at your past and saying, oh my God, I sucked at that, or I really messed that up, or, why didn't I do this? Oh God, like having those regrets. No. You are looking at your past and you're saying, I did really well. Okay, so Scorpio, you're developing a very positive attitude towards your past decisions and your experiences within prosperity and wealth. And what's going to happen with that is you're going to generate more prosperity and wealth, because if you're very tender with yourself, if you're very gracious and merciful with yourself as far as what you have done in the past, then you are allowing what you're doing is you're setting your vibration, your where you vibrate. It's on a higher frequency. And so you're going to attract more beneficial, more positive energy towards you. Okay? All right. I am pulling a card for love. All right. Let's see. Oh, Divine said take both. All right. So you've got life partner. Oh, okay. And then control issues. So you may have been involved in some interactions romantically where there has been some control. And it's felt like, I feel like you want to move away from that sense of control. I don't feel like the control is coming from you. I could be wrong. It could be that the other person is, like, it could be that you want the control and you want the change in direction for your romantic life. But I feel like this is coming from someone else, where they're wanting to sort of set the tone. I feel like there's someone that you've been involved with and they have wanted to set the tone. They've wanted to set the pace. And it's just like irritating to you. You've wanted to just be like, oh, like, let me be free. And you might be wanting to explore a little bit. What I'm also getting is that, okay, because this is so you've got this control issues and life partner. I feel like this may be an experience where you've been with a person for a very long time and you kind of want to get out there and taste the rainbow. It could be one of those things where you want to experience something different. Okay. So, for the conflict, I pulled some clarifying cards for love. So for the conflict, you got 9 of Cups. I feel like you want something. This is about wish fulfillment. You want something that you feel like you can't have. You want something that you feel like you can't have. It's like forbidden fruit. There's someone that you want to taste, to smell, to be with, to experience, and you're just like, what I'm getting is not what I want. What I want is over there. What I've got is right. So I feel like there's this sense of discontentment with where you are, with whom you're with. You want something different. The lesson is the moon, and that's about hidden things. So this is about a hidden desire. This is about something that you want, that you feel like is forbidden. You feel like you can't have it. Okay. All right. Now for the outcome, you've got 6 of Pentacles. This is about reciprocity. So what I'm seeing is that, okay, I'm seeing 2 different scenarios. For some of you, you are really seriously considering going out and experiencing that forbidden fruit, okay? For others of you, you're going to seek that reciprocity within your current relationship because you don't want to risk that possibility of rocking the boat too much, I feel like for some of you, that forbidden fruit, it's because you haven't allowed yourself to really experience what you really want in many cases in life. So it's like this situation in love is playing out because you have denied yourself not only in love, but also with your work, with your social interactions. There are people that you've wanted to connect with that you've been like, maybe I shouldn't because what would people think of me? I feel like there's a lot of that hidden stuff that's coming up because you've held it back and you have said, I need to do what is responsible and what isn't frowned upon. But what you really want is to get down with what you really want. You know what I'm saying? So I think that what's really important there is to give yourself space to explore, but explore things that are about your passion, that are about your what you really, really want in life, and think this through carefully, okay? Because yeah, that's a big decision, if you're going to step out and explore something different in love, especially when you're already in a relationship. I feel like a lot of it could be smoke and mirrors. It's like it looks really appealing, but it's not. It's not anything better than what you have right now. It's just that it's different. It's just that it feels fresh to you. But, how fresh is that going to feel in 6 months? Okay, so for money and career, I already pulled the cards. Well, the first card. I'm going to pull some more to clarify. But it looks like there may be some expectations that are outside of what's truly best for you that'll benefit you later down the road. You may be looking at something and saying, and you know what I'm getting is that these unrealistic expectations, it's like you're putting unrealistic amounts of pressure on yourself, and that is not something that is sustainable for down the road. You might be telling yourself, why haven't I accomplished this? I should be here and I'm over here, So you're putting unrealistic expectations on yourself, and that's stressing you out. So divine is saying to really be merciful with yourself and to be patient with your process and with your progress, okay? Because you are accomplishing big things. For the current conflict within career and money, you've got Princess of Cups which is dreams. So I feel like what's going on is you have these, like you're thinking to yourself, I had so many dreams. I should be doing this, or look at this person. You might be looking at people on social media and comparing yourself to how much they've achieved. And I put that in quotes because a lot of times on social media, what appears to be true is not true. And Scorpio, remember, you're very intuitive, so tap into that. A lot of times what you're seeing, it is smoke and mirrors. So please don't compare yourself to what you're seeing in your news feed. That is not important. What's important is where you are right now in this moment. Are you content? How can you make yourself content? There may be some changes that you'll need to make as far as your position that you're currently in, what you're currently focusing on. As long as the changes that you make are in agreement with your soul's true path and purpose. And how do you know that? What feels really right as far as your intuition, your gut, okay, that gut instinct is concerned. What feels right to you? And I know you know, Scorpio, because you're incredibly intuitive, okay? Your lesson is the sun. So universe is bringing to you the lesson that you deserve happiness, you deserve success, you deserve joy, you deserve to feel like you are accomplishing your dreams. Not looking at everybody else and saying, I'm just in this dreamy state right now that I would, be doing what they're doing or what this person is doing. No, it's not about them. It's about you. You deserve success. You deserve this sun energy. And then for your outcome, you've got Ace of Wands, which is energy, a new passion that you are contemplating right now. I feel like this is something that you've been wanting for a long time, but you're finally going to put it into action. So for you, May is the month of moving in a new direction with a new passion that is completely all about you. It's not about comparing yourself to others. It's about what you want and what's best for you. Okay? All right, I'm pulling a card to close with for spirit animal. Let's see, you've got the ram. Okay, so that's about courage, strength, and that pioneer spirit. And that's perfect because you're going in the direction of a new passion. So you need that pioneer spirit. And so the spirit of the ram is coming to you to support you. You're being guided to follow your heart and find the joy, intrigue, and enthusiasm for life. And that's what that sun card is all about. So that's just a reminder that that is the energy that you deserve, Scorpio. Look beyond the tried and true. So in other words, you know, like, it doesn't matter if what you want to do is different or quote unquote out there. Please just do what feels right to you, okay? You are on your own unique journey. There is no mountain too high. Ain't no mountain high enough. Yeah. Or rugged for you. There's no mountain or that's too high or too rugged for you. Forge ahead with stamina, determination, and self-love. Ashe. Go listen to that Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell song. Ain't no mountain high enough. I think I got the names right. I know I got Marvin Gaye right. I think it's Tammy Terrell. All right, Scorpio. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. And please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.